Hey everybody, Doug Rucker here with DougRuckerStore.com and DougRuckerSchool.com. Just finished up another rig for a family located right here in Houston, Texas. Mom, dad, 3 boys that are homeschooled, and part of their homeschooling is starting a business. So this is a great little money-making, tight, basic rig build to clean houses and concrete with. So let's get into the video and show you the rig coming up next. Hey guys, this is a basic like starter setup on a trailer. This is, I believe, a 12-foot trailer, 10, maybe, I think it's 10 foot. So we've got a 5.5 gallon per minute gear drive, electric start, pressure washer. Then we have the 80-gallon tank, water tank that will feed that. And then on the back here, we've got the 2 hose reels, which is one for water to fill the tank. And then we've got the Fierce Jet 200-foot hose on the bottom, along with the ball valve setup, which is all set up, ready to go. And of course, it's plumbed with the whip line that's going to the pump. And there we have a downstream bypass injector, and so that goes right over to here. We'll put a little piece of pipe on it to keep it weighted down, a little piece of PVC pipe, but that will go into a bucket that they'll downstream out of. And so when they want to rinse, they'll just come over here, turn the ball valve up. It will be up when they want to downstream, because the water will go up through the loop and through the injector. And then when they want to rinse, they'll just turn it that way and the water goes straight through, so it doesn't go through the injector. And up top we have the Job float valve, so that's going straight to the water tank. This is a great little video here to show you kind of how everything's plumbed in a basic system, which is pretty much the same if you know had a bunch of other stuff on here. But and then we have the bypass that's going from the unloader up to the tank, and we're using a uniseal to put that hose through. So every time they let off the trigger, the water will come up and refill, go back into the tank, so it's always recirculating. So this is set up basically because they're just starting out. This is a family business that's going to start, husband and wife, and they've got 3 boys, and they're going to start out cleaning driveways and cleaning houses at first. Later, they'll add roof cleaning. So we've left room over here to add another 80-gallon tank, and room up front here where they can add their soft wash system right here in this area. And then we'll just add another hose reel up here on top and stack a 3rd hose reel for the soft wash hose. They also have their downstream gun here, which is the pressure wash gun assembly, along with their J-rod kit, and then a couple of extension wands. So, you know, this is a really clean setup. Also the surface cleaner, we've got the 20-inch floater BE surface cleaner there for them. So they're going to put a little piece of plywood, not plywood, a 2x that will go across there and kind of cover that, and then also have a, they'll put a sign on the back of that probably. So a great little basic starter setup. They had originally planned to go with a single axle trailer, but I encouraged them to get the dual axle trailer, and especially for once they add another tank and soft wash system. Dual axle trailers are just much easier to control on the road. They're much easier to back up. They're much easier to trailer. And also, you know, if you ever have a flat tire, normally you can still, you know, limp your way to the tire shop to get it replaced. Especially in Houston, there's pretty much a tire shop in every corner. So tandem axle trailers are just the better way to go, in my opinion, but we've done single axle trailers before. So that's pretty much it. Again, a great little basic starter setup to get your business going where you're not spending a whole lot of money. They bought the trailer and first furnished it to us. Everything else on here, I think, was right around $8,000, somewhere in that area, for the equipment and installation and all the other things that they're getting. And so if you have any questions about rigs, or you need a rig built, just email us at info@dougruckerstore.com, and we'll be glad to get you a quote, answer any questions about what you need, what you may not need. I always like to talk to the folks and email with them to find out exactly what they're going to be using it for, so they're not overbuying. I'm not the guy that just likes to sell you a ton of stuff. I like to figure out what's going to suit you best for the type of cleaning that you're doing. If you're just starting out, or if you have a ton of experience, all of that kind of stuff kind of plays into what we like to suggest that you buy and also don't buy. So yeah, so that's the little basic trailer starter rig. Of course, this machine, you could always replace this with an 8-gallon per minute. If you wanted to go with an 8-gallon per minute machine, you could still use the 80-gallon tank. I've used them on 8-gallon per minute machines and rarely ever had water issues. Like I always say, if you have water issues on an 80-gallon tank, you're going to have water issues on a 200-gallon water tank. So that's this build that's being picked up today. And then we've got another one coming in right after it. We've been slammed with builds, but schedule's starting to loosen up a little bit. So if you have any questions or you need something built, just let us know. We've got a little bit bigger trailer coming in today, and it's going to have an 8-gallon per minute machine, Kingslinger with the 3/4 valves. You can see Raimondo has already got pretty much all the parts laid out and put together. Got the hose reels over here, surface cleaner, hoses, all of that kind of stuff is all ready to go. As soon as he brings the other trailer, the customer brings the other trailer in this afternoon. So hope that helps you guys. Don't forget, we have our online video school. If you're just starting out and you need some training, that online school will drastically help you cut your learning curve. And then by the time you see this video, our next school will be September. It's like the second Monday or Tuesday of September. I can't remember the dates offhand, but we'll throw that up on the screen. So hands-on training once a month. Our next one, like I said, is in September. If you have any questions about the school or our educational opportunities, just email me at pressurecleaningschool@gmail.com. Any questions about store products, having a rig built, our soft wash systems, whatever you need, you can email me at the store, info@dougruckerstore.com.